TitleMatchNetwork.com.
Alice, so good to see you out here today at Poder 3. So first and foremost, the last time that you were here, you really took Miranda to the limit in only your 4th match ever, and you impressed a whole lot of people during that day. So I do have to ask you, what do you have to say to the Poder 3 fans?
Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in all your eyes, and I can predict your demise. I'm talking to you, Alice Blair. It is I, the songbird of professional wrestling, Ricky, and exactly what I want to bring to this all-women's wrestling event is a little bit of tenacity. And you can shut up. You may be booing, but I came here to give you all something to truly cheer about, especially you, Ed. But this one is dedicated to you, Alice. Here we go. Sing along if you know the words. Oompa, loompa, doopity-doo. You think you can beat me, it's not true. You guys like that one? Alright, I know I've got another one, and I'm sure you're gonna like this one, okay? I'm sure you can relate to it, Alice. It's a small world after all. It's a
Hello and welcome to Poder 3. I want to apologize for the rudeness of one of the competitors here. He's kind of an ass, but I'm very confident that he's not going to win. I apologize that to Denise. It wasn't a planned thing.
Ed, I cannot believe this. What was supposed to be a nice moment for Alice Blair. You know, she did such a phenomenal job the last time that we saw her. And here we were just trying to get a little bit of information from her. And now we have a full-on match with Alice Blair and Ricky Triforce Tenacious. I mean, that's not something that I was expecting to see here tonight at an all-women's pay-per-view.
Yeah, I wasn't. He kind of crashed this on his own, unfortunately. But Poder is not exclusively women. We do have men's matches, but he did crash the party, and hopefully Alice Blair can teach him a lesson here. Unfortunately, he's running roughshod on her right now.
I mean, he just, you know, that boot to the face that he just gave her right now, but she is not looking like that is stopping her momentum whatsoever. I don't think she's going to make this easy for him.
Yeah, she did have a beautiful arm drag right there, and now with the reversal into the corner.
Oh no, but you see the he's just so dang cocky. He's so cocky.
Yeah, hopefully she'll put him in his place and teach him a lesson, and hopefully he'll learn a lesson not to open his mouth so much.
I definitely do not want to hear any more of Ricky singing. So there you go, some awesome chops that we just got there from Alice Blair, who is definitely teaching him a thing or two right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, every time she seems to get some momentum going, he's overpowering her. He does probably outweigh her by 100 pounds here. So
at the end of the day, he does have the power, the size advantage over on his side. That's for sure. Nobody can deny that.
Yeah, he does have the size, but I guarantee you Alice Blair has the heart to
She has the heart,
overcome.
she has the passion, and it was clear, if not, we wouldn't be talking to her about the fact that in her 4th match with Miranda, they literally went head-to-head, had such a great match. She really impressed a lot of people. So she is out here with limited experience, but at the same time, she has a lot of passion.
Yeah, one of the people she impressed the most was myself. And, you know, I wanted to give her a special moment, and unfortunately it was taken away. But hopefully she can make it. There she comes with a comeback with a blow to the midsection, and hopefully she can keep it up. Oh, she just got stabbed in the face.
Ed, I don't think you were planning on starting this show here tonight the way that we are right now. This is definitely unexpected.
Oh, a devastating splash by Ricky's. She was able to kick out at 2, thankfully. Hopefully she can mount a comeback here. And the fans definitely are behind her, if you can hear. They're making a lot of noise. So.
But I guess now we know that anything can happen at Poder 3. We have this impromptu match. We still got 5 more matches left on this card. It is going to be an insane night. And there you go. Oh no! The ref. He had the hair.
The ref is doing a good job trying to keep him under control, but
he just grabbed her hair.
Yeah, he's not afraid to break the rules. It seems like, that's for sure. Whereas Alice Blair, you know, is a very fine competitor. Oh, hard slam down by Ricky on Alice, and hopefully she can overcome that. She's in a lot of pain right now.
She's definitely is, and she's taken she's taken a beating during this match.
Yeah,
but she just keeps on coming, and look, there she is again.
This was supposed to be a great moment for her, and now she's like being beat down and almost got a 2 count there. So hopefully next one she can get a 3. There he goes using his power again, taking advantage that he's twice her size. Oh my God, that's a great clothesline by Alice Blair. Oh, a second. She looked kind of like Finn Balor right there.
She definitely has the speed.
Oh yeah, and a drop kick into the corner. She's starting to run wild. Hopefully she can keep it up.
She's starting to have the upper hand there, but now it looks like Ricky is definitely turning things up right now. I think it could be any one of these two right now getting the upper hand in this match, and it's definitely Alice.
Beautiful flying body press. Unfortunately, only got the 2. Oh, Alice is fired up, man.
That Las Vegas crowd is definitely getting behind Alice right now. They do not want any more of Ricky's terrible karaoke singing.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. I'm a horrible singer, and I guarantee you I could do better than that.
Probably a better songbird for sure.
Like totally. I grew up watching Grease, and that was an insult to the Grease movie. Oh, she's got the sleeper hold. Can she put enough pressure to take him out? Oh, Ricky is fighting back using his power. Oh, into the corner, but she didn't let go. She's hanging tough.
She's a fighter. If there's anything we're learning from this match at all, is that Alice Blair is a fighter, and now she is wearing him down with that chokehold. She is wearing him down, and he is now down. Will this be it? There we go. It is it.
Yeah. Alice Blair just choked out Ricky Triforce Fantech.
Your winner, Alice Blair.
Denise, I hope you're ready to see some violence, because Ruby Raze is the equal opportunity ass kicker, and she has run roughshod over many opponent here on Poder.
I gotta tell you, I was very excited when I saw this matchup on the card for Poder 3, because these are both 2 women that don't care. They're willing to go in there and do what it takes to get the win. And you got 2 powerhouses here. You got Ruby Raze, who I'm no stranger to Ruby Raze. I have seen her fight women. I have seen her wrestle men. It doesn't matter. She goes out there and she brings it all. So she's been in just about every situation that she can possibly be in. And right now it looks like she's definitely meeting her match right now with Savannah Stone.
She is the definition of a chingona, as she has on her shirt. And if you don't know what chingona is, that is one bad bitch. And that is what Ruby Raze is. And they're starting off very physical to get it on. This, like I say, is going to be some violence going on right here.
You don't just call yourself La Chingona and not mean it, and that's definitely Ruby Raze right there.
Yeah.
She's just overpowering Savannah at this moment. She is showing her nothing but brute strength at the moment.
Yeah, the Savannah Stone wanted this match. She told me she wanted to prove something, that she wanted the baddest bitch in the yard, and she's getting it. So hopefully she can withstand this. It's not looking good right now. She's taking a beating.
Well, you know, Savannah Stone, I mean, she is, you know, she has been making the rounds. We have seen her in CCW. We've seen her in Rise. We've seen her, oh my goodness. She just hit the barricade. That definitely has to hurt right now.
This could be the end of the match. I don't even know if she could get back into the ring after that.
You know, I wasn't expecting this largely domination that we are seeing right now on behalf of Ruby Raze. I wasn't expecting this.
You know, at the last show, Joder Dos, Ruby Raze took on Delilah Doom, and Delilah Doom won the match and was supposed to advance to the title match, but she couldn't because Ruby Raze powerbombed her off the top rope, causing Delilah to get a concussion and have to go to the hospital. So she's not afraid to hurt somebody. She feels no sympathy for what she does to her opponents. Savannah Stone is trying to make a comeback, though.
She's trying, but Ruby just hit her with those chops right now, straight to the chest, and she tried to get her back, but it just did not have the exact same repercussions that those chops from Ruby did.
Yeah.
And she's reckless. She's just going to keep going on the attack. She knows she has the upper hand right now, and she's definitely taking advantage of that. But you know what? We are definitely seeing Savannah. Savannah is definitely kicking back up.
Yeah, Savannah herself is a hard hitter. As Vinny V from the F4W would say, this is a mean guys match. This is what we call a mean girls match.
This is definitely this is a mean woman's match, Ed. These are the mean woman's match for sure.
Yeah, I hope Ruby doesn't hear that I called her a girl, because my life would be in danger right now.
I would fear for your life, Ed. I would fear for your life.
And the beating is continuing. I hope Savannah can make a comeback. This could be a short match here, unless she's able to withstand this beating that she's taking at the hands of Ruby Raze.
And Ruby Raze, she obviously comes with years of experience. She's been doing this now for 10 years. So she has met all of these other women who have thought that they can size her up. And clearly, they have not been able to.
And when Ruby Raze is not wrestling, she's usually at the beach surfing. And usually surfers are kind of laid back and cool, but not Ruby. She might be a surfer, but she doesn't have the surfer attitude. She has that kick-ass attitude, and she don't give a damn what she does in the ring.
Exactly. She doesn't care what she's fighting. She's fighting the waves. She's fighting the women. She's fighting the men. It doesn't matter. Oh, she's taunting
Ruby Raze,
Ed.
she seems like she's not impressed with her opponent, but her opponent is making a comeback. So
she should not have taken that moment off of her. She shouldn't have taken her eyes off of Savannah. One moment costed her.
Yeah, she got very cocky, and now she's paying for it. Oh, now she's being stretched out in the leg. So hopefully Savannah can hurt that leg, work that injury, and lead to a victory.
She's got to find a way to weaken Ruby right now, and stretching her leg. That was definitely a smart move, but it was not enough.
Devastating blow by Ruby Raze right there. I mean, how many of these more blows like this can Savannah take?
Well, she's not giving up just yet.
Oh! Savannah with the flying elbow tackle, and it backfired on her. Ruby has such power that she just blew her off like a fly.
And I'm not surprised whatsoever. Oh, that kick to the back. Oh, that was brutal.
That was like watching Daniel Bryanson and Minoru Suzuki from last night.
Wow, wow.
Oh, devastating clothesline.
And she's not letting go of her. She is not letting go of her. Already two.
Show it to the fans.
Is she going for a third one? Nope, Savannah got out of it. Kick to the face.
Kick to the face. And now a kick to the gut. So she's making a nice little comeback here.
Don't count Savannah out.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about how badass Ruby is, but Savannah is one tough cookie herself.
You mentioned she wanted this match, so given the fact that she knew she was going to, she's no stranger to Ruby Raze. She knows exactly what Ruby can bring, and the fact that she wanted this match and she's still in this match, hanging on, and now she's trying to lift her.
Yeah, she tried. She just didn't have the strength. I mean, Ruby has such a great base. She kind of reminds me of Rick Steiner and Saito with her base. I mean, it's hard to knock her off her feet. It takes a lot to do that.
No, stop. No.
Oh, devastating Alabama Slam there, version of it. And now let's see which, kicking her like disrespectful with the kicks there.
She's definitely been attacking every single portion of Savannah in this match. I don't know how much longer she can last right now. Oh.
Kind of a reverse tombstone power driver. This has to be it. And it is, unfortunately.
Your winner, Ruby Raze!
I am so excited for this match. Brittany Blake is one of my core members of the Poder roster. She's been here from the beginning, and she is such an incredible wrestler. She is now facing a very up-and-coming talent, a very impressive girl who's only been, impressive woman, I should say, who's only been wrestling for a couple years, but has made great strides and is making a big name for herself in the Vegas, Arizona, California area.
And Ed, we do have to mention that this was originally supposed to be a triple threat match. However, Charlie Evans was not able to make it today to Poder Tres. She tried, but unfortunately, she had travel issues. And as you know, those are definitely out of our control. But she did definitely try to be here. So this was supposed to include Charlie Evans. So we do apologize for that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but in this time of day, there's all kind of travel issues going on. It's just it's been a rough couple of years, and hopefully one day we'll get back to normal. And yeah, we do apologize for Charlie not being here. But like I say, I'm very excited for this match. It's a good matchup, and we're going to see what this young comer has to give. And then we have the experience of Brittany Blake, who's a big name in the Northeast. I think she's the current. I don't know if the company still exists, but she was the WSU champion.
Well, she is definitely making the rounds. So Brittany Blake, you guys have seen her on Major League Wrestling. You've seen her in Shimmer. You've seen her in CCW. So she's definitely been making the rounds. And not only that, she is somebody that is very, very talented. She takes on many roles. And not only as right now you're seeing her as a professional wrestler, but she is also a writer, a cosplayer, and she's also, always streaming on Twitch. So, she's a very cool girl.
Yeah, she has some incredible cosplay that she's done, and when she's not at a wrestling show, you might find her at a comic book convention. She also just last week was at MLW, so hopefully big things in store for Brittany Blake, and I'm sure Brian Thorne is going to try and make a name for herself by defeating the veteran Brittany Blake.
Exactly, and here's the thing about Bryn Thorne. So she looks like a very, very sweet girl, but she is vicious. She is so vicious, and immediately, the second I met her, I knew that I was in there with somebody that she was here to make a mark at Poder Tres.
I'm a little embarrassed to say this, but she scares me. She scared me when I met her and interviewed her before the show.
Oh, she terrifies me. She's just got that killer vibe, and you can't help but to notice it from her.
Yeah, she's got that. She's got the kind of attitude that Ruby Raze has, where doesn't care who the hell she beats up.
And we just saw Bren with a couple of forearms on Brittany Blake and just dragging her body, going for a pinfall, but only a one.
Yeah, only a one. It's going to take a lot more to beat Brittany Blake than that.
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna take Brittany Blake a lot more. She has literally already racked up wins against women such as Tasha Steeles, Chris Statlander, Diamante, and others. So Brittany Blake is she's getting those wins, Ed.
Yeah, and as you can tell by her ring gear, she is a big fan of Halloween. So she's dressed for the occasion.
She's feeling the vibe. She's bringing the Halloween vibes here to Las Vegas a little early.
Brian Thorne taking advantage of her long legs and choking out Brittany Blake. Now choking her with the back of her legs on the ring ropes here.
And I'm not surprised that right now Bryn Thorne has the advantage, and not for long, not for long.
Oh,
and a knee to the gut.
yeah, vicious knee there. Now let's see what she's, slamming her down, taking advantage of her. She does have the size advantage, and she's taking advantage of it.
You know, every single time, every single moment in this match that I've thought that Brittany has gotten an opportunity, Bryn has just completely sort of outsmarted her during that, and has, you know, I think she could be somebody that, you know, we know that she's vicious, but now it seems like there's a lot more to Bryn that maybe a lot of us don't know about just yet.
Yeah, and we just saw a very impressive and beautiful suplex by Brian Thorne on Brittany Blake. And now she's taking it to her with multiple knee strikes, taking the air out of Brittany Blake.
That's definitely bringing in a lot of pain to Brittany.
Yeah, but Brittany, like I say, Brittany's tough, and she's fighting back, and she's making a comeback here.
And the crowd is definitely getting behind her right now.
Oh, cross body block to the stomach there. Oh, devastating knee by Brittany Blake. Oh, and now she's going for the bulldog. Shades of gold dust right there.
Going for the pin. Not enough to take down Bryn. Not enough.
Yeah, it was close, but not enough. She's got to do a little more damage to her.
I think Brittany's definitely going to have to bring out all the tools, because Bryn definitely wants to prove herself, and she's going to use Brittany to hopefully make a name for herself.
She's got a lot of fire, and you know, she's got a lot of youth, and you know, she wants to make a point and impress a lot of people.
I'm loving this back and forth between both of them right now.
Yes, devastating.
Oh, and I was not expecting that boot to the face.
She just took Brittany Blake's head off there with that kick. That was devastating.
I don't think Brittany saw that coming at all. Oh, and she tried. She tried to get her again, but it didn't happen.
Ooh, Brittany with a kick to the stomach. Now they're both down.
This really is any woman's game right now. Any one of these two women can get the upper hand in this match and hopefully get the win here.
Yeah. Now they're both fighting and struggling to get to their feet. Let's see who will be the first one that can take advantage and take advantage and start beating on the other one.
She blocked her. Smart.
Yeah, Brittany went for the suplex and Brian countered it twice. But she just took 2 knees to the face. Oh, I thought that was it.
They are both proving to each other that they are two tough opponents to beat.
Very evenly matched here. They've gone back and forth. It's not like one's been able to take advantage for like a long period of time before the other one is able to make a comeback. Very evenly matched here. Here we go.
Bryn did not like that. She is now lashing out at the referee.
Yeah.
She did not like that. I think she thought that this was definitely it, but it wasn't. Brittany got that foot on the rope.
Yeah, I kind of thought that was it. From my vantage point, I didn't see the foot on the leg, her foot on the rope, so I thought it was going to be the finish. But Brittany was able to just reach out with what she had left and get her foot on the rope. Looks like we're getting a super suplex coming up here. They're on the second top rope, and this could be devastating to Brittany Blake.
Oh, she's fighting. She's fighting it. Yep.
Yeah, she knew that could have been the end, so she did everything she could to get out of it. Oh, a flying spinning DDT by Brittany Blake. That was beautiful.
Another 2 counts.
This is like the 3rd time I thought this match was going to finish, Denise.
Exactly. You're right when you said that they were evenly matched. We haven't seen this. I feel like throughout the night we've been seeing a lot of passion, but somebody's always been dominating. This match, I feel like we're getting just a little bit, although Bren has been dominating this match very well as well.
Yeah, we just saw a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Shades of Roderick Strong there. Now she looks pump handle stand here. This finally might be the end here. Oh, she's able to counter it. Uh-oh, she's going for her submission. Oh, she's tapped out many a person with this move.
And that is it. Your winner, Brittany. I gotta say, Ed, Maserati is fired up.
Yeah, Mazzerati, one thing I've noticed from having her be on my shows before is that she is not afraid to talk to her opponent, to the fans, to the referee, or anybody who's in the building.
I haven't seen anybody like Mazzerati here tonight. She is ready to go. She is ready to tear in to Nicole Savoy right now. If I'm Nicole Savoy, I'm feeling a little bit nervous right now.
And you introduced Nicole Savoy as the Queen of Suplexes, and as everyone knows, we're both affiliated with the Wrestling Observer website, and one incredible wrestling reviewer, Granny Gladys Gibson, who would actually introduce Nicole Savoy as the Queen of Duplexes.
Oh yeah, definitely. I see what you mean right there.
Yeah, and Nicole Savoy is also a big-time anime fan, as you can see by her gear. Her gear is inspired by one of her favorite animes. I'm actually not very good at saying Japanese names, so I won't try to attempt to say who she is, but it is one of her. It's one of the best basketball animes out there.
And Nicole Savoy, she's trained in Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu, so I think we're definitely going to see a lot of incorporation of that during this match here today. She's definitely got a lot of tools in her arsenal, and I think she's going to bring them all out to go up against right now Maserati, who's definitely looking a little cocky right now.
Yeah, and we were talking about how Maserati is not afraid to talk trash to anyone in the building. Well, Nicole Savoy herself is not afraid to talk trash. Besides their great skills and moves in the ring, they are also two of the best trash talkers that have ever been in pro wrestling.
Exactly. And Nicole Savoy right now, as she's got her locked in a submission, she's definitely working that left arm of Maserati.
Yeah, Nicole Savoy, who is trained under Shayna Baszler and Josh Barnett.
She's a killer. She is a killer.
Yeah, she can break your arm, she can break your leg. She can suplex you or duplex you 100 different ways.
I feel like Maserati is probably regretting all of the fighting words that she had for Nicole Savoy heading into this match, because Nicole is definitely bringing her A game right now.
And Denise, these two are not strangers to each other. Just recently, they faced each other in the Ring of Honor women's tournament.
Exactly. And I'm sure Nicole Savoy is also going off of a lot of momentum that she has, because it was announced just this past month that Nicole Savoy, she's officially part of MLW. She was announced on Fusion Alpha that she will be part of the new women's featherweight division for MLW. That must be very exciting, and I think we're getting a preview of what she's planning to bring to MLW.
Also, Nicole Savoy, if I'm not mistaken, is the longest reigning Shimmer champion. And to be a Shimmer champion, not only do you have to be one of the best women wrestlers in the world, you have to be on top of your game, because that is the premier. I base my promotion off of Shimmer. I'm a big Shimmer fan. I go to Shimmer, and Shimmer and Dave Prazak helped inspired me to start Poder. And like I say, she was a great champion for Shimmer Wrestling.
Oh, and the intensity that she brings in the ring, I am feeling it right now, being so close to all the action. You can feel Nicole's energy.
Yeah, she's, like I say, she is one of the best women's wrestlers of this generation. I can only imagine what she could have done in the heyday of All Japan Women's Wrestling. She would have fit in perfectly right there.
And let's not discount Mazzerati, who's also been making the rounds herself. She's been wrestling for OVW, Ring of Honor, Impact Wrestling, EWF. She grew up a fan of the Hardy Boys and Lita, which got her interested in wrestling in the first place. You see the fiery pink hair, maybe shades of, you know, the fiery redhead that we all know and love in Lita.
Yeah, and you mentioned OVW. She was the OVW champion. And if anyone knows anything about OVW, they train you to become a great wrestler. So she's got, you know, we talked about Nicole training under certain people. Maserati has trained under a great crew at OVW.
Oh, and Nicole Savoy just stomped her. Oh, and a kick to the face by Maserati to Nicole.
Nicole Savoy may not be doing any trash talking after that kick. That was devastating.
Now she's starting to get a little bit more confidence in this match right now. Just struck her in the face. Smashed her face now into the canvas, taunting the crowd.
We do have to say that Nicole Savoy is wrestling with a disadvantage. Just 2 weeks ago, she was injured in a match and had to be carried out of the ring and stretchered. But luckily, it was only bruised sternum, and she was able to compete, still be able to compete. And I'm sure she's still competing under a lot of pain at the moment.
Oh, I'm sure she is.
Yeah.
Like they say, I'm very respectful of ballet, but like they say, wrestling is not ballet.
Yeah, and Maserati taking advantage. Ooh, Savoy with some blows to the gut, but in vain as Maserati is still staying on top of her. And I do gotta say, Maserati has some of the coolest hair I've seen in a long time in a wrestling ring.
She definitely has. She definitely does.
She's got some pink.
She's fiery. She's so fiery.
Oh,
though.
yeah.
I don't even want her to hear us talking about her hair right now. Leg drop. She's going for the pin.
She even kicked some dirt on Nicole. Very disrespectful moves there. She's trying to show that she's the top dog in this ring.
I think so too. This is definitely a power play between them right now.
Yeah, it's. Nicole's making her comeback. Devastating suplex as the queen of suplexes would do.
Just as we would expect.
Devastating side suplex, or as Granny would say, devastating duplex. And a third one.
Oh, they are beautiful to see, though. I'm sorry, Maserati. I know she's feeling it right now, but they are gorgeous to see. They don't call her the queen of suplexes for nothing. You are right, Ed.
Yeah, we're at Duplex City right here because she just delivered 3 devastating ones.
She just brought it to Las Vegas. She just brought it.
I don't know if Maserati could take too many more suplexes.
Oh, she's going for another one. Oh my goodness.
She just broke her in half.
She
She's
really
definitely got
did.
to go to the pinfall right here. That was amazing. I did not think she was kicking out of there. That was a surprise. Maserati, she a very brazen person, but she does have a lot of heart.
You gotta give some credit right now to Mazzerati. I know she came out here and she was talking that smack, but you know what? Look at the pain that she's taking right now with all of those suplexes.
Oh, she just delivered a beautiful bridging suplex that Nicole was barely able to kick out. She gave Nicole some of her own medicine right there.
And that kind of came out of nowhere. I kind of thought Nicole had the best of her right now, but Mazzerati kind of, found the strength in her, pulled that off, and now it's fair game once again.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, what a headbutt.
Devastating headbutt.
Oh my goodness.
That was devastating.
Wow.
I cannot believe this.
I'm lost for words. I am lost for words. Mazzerati, she has taken a mad beating right now. Nicole Savoy has just been bringing so much fire, so much intensity. I gotta say, I'm a big Nicole Savoy fan right now, but I'm also feeling it for Mazzerati as well.
Yes, she's been on my shows before. She's been on the shows that before I started Pro Dare, where I co-promoted with SSW, and I was always impressed. And I gotta say though, as good as she was, she has improved tenfold. I mean, she's worked her butt off, and to hang with Nicole Savoy like this, oh my God. And still with the trash talking.
She hasn't stopped. Nothing is holding her back.
Devastating F5 if I'm not mistaken there.
And there you go.
That was fine.
Here we go. Now we have the FSW Women's Championship on the line. Sandra Moone defending her championship against Vert Vixen. Ed, who do you have for this one?
This is going to be tough. We got two of the most up-and-coming wrestlers in the world right now. I mean, this is the future right here. Both these women have only been wrestling for a few years, but you would never know that because of how good they are. And Sandra Moone she just defeated Mazzerati not too long ago in a devastating anything goes match here at the FSW here, and finally won a title she's been chasing for quite a long time. She has just competed for Defy very recently and other organizations. She's starting to break out of just the Las Vegas area and making a name for herself. Vert Vixen, who has been making a big name for herself in Texas and now is breaking out herself. She just recently wrestled for Defy. She's one half of the Sabotage Tag Team Champions in South Texas. And just like I say, these two have been making a name for themselves. And this match is a little different. We don't have the typical good guy and bad guy here. We got two fan favorites. It's not very often that you see that. And I'm very curious to see who's going to take this match.
And you mentioned that match at Defy Wrestling. I was there and got to call that match for Sandra Moone. And I got to tell you, she was very impressive. She was one of the people that definitely stood out. Her and Viva Van went to town. So I'm not surprised. I'm definitely expecting her to do the exact same thing right now with Vert Vixen.
Yeah, Sandra Moone was on some of the shows that I co-promoted with SSW. And at the time, she had a Kevin Von Erich gimmick going where she wrestled barefoot, but now she's changed her look a little bit and gone with the boots. And
well, she's definitely testing things out now. You know, she's been making the rounds now for the last 4 or 5 years. You know, a student here of Future Stars of Wrestling, and she has definitely been branching out, as you mentioned, and she brings this very unique, quirky wrestling style, and it's very fun, and it connects with the people. As you saw, she got a very nice, generous reaction from the Las Vegas audience here today.
Yes, the city of Las Vegas loves Sandra Moone, and soon the world is going to love her too. She looks like a superstar. I mean,
100%, 100%.
Yeah, and Vert Vixen also looks like a superstar. I will say I was a little afraid when she came out that I might get cut or something. I don't know how she got that through TSA to Las Vegas.
Vert Vixen has been here. She's been wrestling now for about 2 years, and she has picked up quite a bit during this time because she is looking very crisp right now in the ring. Recently made her debut in 2019 out of Austin, Texas. She has a background in both softball and taekwondo, trained at the AAPW Wrestling School, and she's already gotten a chance to wrestle on AEW Dark Elevation. She's had quite a few matches on AEW Dark.
Yes, in 2 years she has made a name for herself. They used to say in wrestling it takes 8 to 10 years to become somebody, but these two have skyrocketed very quickly, and this has been the most very evenly matched. I mean, it's just one hits a move and the other one hits a move, and just incredible. They are going at a speed that you cannot believe.
They don't call Sandra Moone lightning in a bottle for no reason.
Devastating kick there by Vert Vixen. She took Sandra's head off right there. Oh, stomping. They started off very friendly, but tempers are starting to flare, it seems like, and they're starting to get a little rough with each other.
Both of these women just want to prove that they are the best women. And as you know, Sandra Moone wants to retain her FSW Women's Championship. I don't think she's planning on giving it up so easily, Ed. And Verks, like you said, she's been moving up those ranks. I could only imagine that her, getting the FSW Women's Championship would mean a lot to her in her career right now. Like you said, she is moving fast.
Chris Bay has actually wants to wrestle for the Poder Championship because he almost won it at Poder Dos. And I could see in the future the Poder champion taking on the FSW champion. So whether it's Miranda, Chris Bay, or whoever at the time, I could see very shortly in the future there could be a match between both champions to see who is the top dog in women's wrestling in Las Vegas.
Several punches right now from Sandra Moone to Vert Vixen. One final one for good measure. She just pushes her right now. She's on a roll right now. Sandra Moone is feeling it.
Yeah, Vert got a little aggressive. You know,
Clothesline.
and now Sandra Moone is getting a little aggressive. They're not being as friendly to each other as they were when the match started. Oh, close call there by Sandra Moone, but Vert Vixen was able to kick out right there.
The action has just been getting better and better as we've progressed here on Poder Tres. This is a really good stuff, Ed.
Yeah, these women are in great shape. They've been wrestling nonstop. Oh, nice cartwheel into a super kick there by Vert Vixen.
Two very different ladies bringing two different things to the table. I gotta tell you, they're both very, like you mentioned, they're both fan favorites, both very likable. There's so much that I like from Vert Vixen. There's so much that I love from Sandra Moone. I mean, I gotta say, I'm a fan of both of these ladies.
Yeah, I wonder if the audience thinks there could be a new FSW Women's Champion tonight because, like I say, I can't pick a winner right now because it's just been back and forth and back and forth.
But that chop right now from Vert Vixen to Sandra Moone, you can tell Sandra is definitely feeling it right now. She is feeling the effects of that chop. And there, she tried to go for it again, but didn't get it. And Sandra Moone gets her revenge right there. Now she's going for several shots to the face.
Yes, this match is turning into a fight.
This is what happens when you have two very competitive women. You are seeing that is their character right now.
Oh, beautiful suplex by Sandra Moone right there. She's starting to seem like she wants to take advantage, and here we go with the pin. Oh, only a 2 count, only a 2 count.
I feel like when Sandra Moone walked out, the Las Vegas audience really had this, they were really behind her, but now I kind of feel like they might be a little bit torn. Oh, but there they are. They're getting behind Sandra Moone.
Yeah, it's tough to decide who, because they're both so likable and such fine competitors. They're not, they don't take any cheap shots, but they oh my God, devastating double body block by Sandra Moone and Vert Vixen. Let's see who's able to take advantage and recover from this soon.
Whoever gets up first right now is definitely going to have that momentum on their side, and now we're getting... We need to see one of these women take this opportunity right now.
Yeah. I almost wouldn't be surprised if neither one of them are able to get up because of the...
Vert Vixen first to her feet. But Sandra Moone strikes her. Vert Vixen gives her another punch.
Vert Vixen is taking advantage and winning the strike exchange.
She's landing the most shots, that's for sure.
Very devastating shots. Oh, a devastating kick.
And another.
Vert Vixen is a heavy hitter, and like you said, she's got that taekwondo background. She took advantage of it using it right there. Devastating slam. We could be seeing a new champion. Did we just see a version of the People's Elbow right there?
We just did. I thought she was going for it, and I was wondering, I was like, is she going for it? Is she going for it? And then she did.
Tribute to the Rock, the great Dwayne Johnson.
Now she just needs to pull out the eyebrow.
We got to see if Sandra can make a comeback, see how much heart she has left in the tank. Vert, it looks like she's going for a devastating move here. Sandra is fighting it though. She was able to counter into the pin, but was able to hold it. Now Sandra Moone with the devastating strikes here.
Oh, what an elbow. Another. Oh, she's feeling confident now. Sandra's she's on another level right now. She's definitely picking up the speed. She's getting the momentum in this match.
Oh. These women were friends when this match started. I don't know if we can say the same by the time this match is over, because you can see how fired up and intense they're getting with each other.
They are bringing it right now. This has been very exciting to see. Very, very exciting.
Sandra does have the advantage because even though they're both fan favorites, this is her hometown, and the crowd is getting behind her big time.
You mentioned this being her hometown. She's definitely not going to want to lose the title here.
Yeah, that would be kind of embarrassing.
Kick to the face by Vert Vixen.
Sandra Moone with a kick to the face herself. So these women are so evenly matched. I could see this going to a draw or something because I just can't see who's going to be able to take advantage and
I don't think that would be a good idea though, Ed. Right now, Sandra Moone needs to prove that she is a dominant champion, and getting a victory over Vert Vixen would definitely solidify her as the FSW Women's Champion.
Oh, devastating knee. If she'll be lucky if she doesn't have any broken ribs after that. That was devastating.
2 count, not enough to keep Sandra Moone, the champion, down. Not enough.
Yeah. When you want to win a championship, you have to beat the champion, and that's just not enough right there. Sandra Moone is giving everything she has. Like you said, she does not want to lose the title here in Las Vegas.
Do you think we're starting to sense a little frustration from Vert Vixen? Because I'm starting to feel like we are.
Oh, I'm sure she is. I mean, neither one of these wrestlers seems to be able to take advantage for more than, a couple holds before the other one's able to fire back. I mean, I've mentioned it before in the match. They're very evenly matched, and it's gone back and forth. Sandra Moone with the roll-up, but still was unable to get it. It's like there's so much fight in these two.
Oh, she brought the two birds out.
I mentioned they might not be friends by the time this match is over, and that sure was a sign of it.
That was it. She was just solidifying your theory right there.
Oh, devastating.
And she's going for the cover.
Your winner and still FSW Women's Champion.
Denise, you just experienced what I've had to deal with for quite a while since Miranda has won the championship.
I gotta tell you, it was a very scary moment. She is no champion to be messing around with. She is a champion for a reason.
Yeah, she's a champion, and she makes sure to remind me that she is the champion. And Miranda Alize is one of the top women wrestlers in the world currently. She just came a hair's away from winning the ROH title just a few weeks ago. She's told me that she's going to win that title. It will be hers, and that she threatened to throw the Poder Championship in the trash when she does win the Ring of Honor title. So hopefully she won't do that. But
do you think we're gonna have a new Poder Championship, a new champion crown here tonight?
Yeah, and she's wrestling a very awesome competitor in Alex Gracia, who's only been wrestling for a few years, but she's making her name for herself. In fact, she made headlines just a week ago when WOW announced that they are returning to TV, and I can see her being one of the top stars, and maybe not the WOW champion in the very near future.
Alex, you've definitely seen her in Shimmer, you've seen her in Stardom, you've seen her in Impact, you've seen her in AEW. She has been working at building her name. She is the Pink Dream.
You mentioned she went to Stardom. She went to Stardom within the first year of her career.
Wow.
Not an easy task, but she went to Japan. She impressed in Japan. She's made a name. She wrestled for the AEW Championship against Hikaru Shida, if I'm not mistaken, around December time. So she's just in a very short time, she has made a star of herself.
And she also has a background in entertainment reporting, multimedia journalist, reporter, radio host from Texas, degree in Texas from Texas A&M University. So she's not just a beauty, she's also got the brains.
You know, Denise, she's not the only person here who has a degree from Texas A&M. I myself have a diploma from Texas A&M. Now, when people ask me how the hell did I do that, I really don't like to say it, but it was actually in mixology.
I was about to say, what exactly is going on here, Ed?
My bartending school was sponsored by Texas A&M, so I like to brag about my diploma from Texas A&M. But back to the match. I mean, Miranda is taking advantage. She's a very ruthless competitor here. She is not afraid to break the rules at any time.
She's definitely not, and she is teaching. Oh, there you go. Alex is not. This has been an even matchup. We've been talking about a lot of these women being sort of on the same playing field, and it's been very interesting to see who's come out on top at the end.
Yeah, and both of them have also a background in lucha libre. Miranda has gone to Mexico many a times and wrestled for almost all the promotions in Mexico. So this is an evenly match so far, and but I'm sure. Ooh, Alex Gracia was a big shoulder block.
Like you mentioned, Miranda was trained in that lucha style in Mexico. She also wrestled in Japan, the United Kingdom, etc. She's been making her name here in the United States as well.
Yeah, the lucha baddie. So we're going to see a lot of flying around tonight, that's for sure.
She was also trained by Booker T. Made her debut back in 2014.
Both wrestlers have actually trained at the Booker T Academy, who's produced a lot of great women wrestlers. The Texas wrestling scene is probably at the peak it's ever been right now with all the different competitors, and we're looking at the two top right now.
We are very lucky here at Poder Tres to be able to witness this right now as the main event for the Poder Championship.
I just felt that myself right there. That was so hard. Ooh, devastating elbow. Miranda has no problem yelling at referees, ring announcers, promoters.
I was a victim of that here today, but you know what? That is a lesson I will never forget. I will never make that mistake ever again.
Yeah, you just need to remember that it's Miranda Alize, like a drink. But yeah, Miranda it's hard dealing with her sometimes, I have to say. And I'm sure a lot of people might have remembered the first time they might have seen her was at the Mae Young Classic, the original Mae Young Classic, and she had only been wrestling a very short time when she was invited by the WWE to take part in that tournament.
And she got to compete against former NXT Women's Champion, former Raw Champion Rhea Ripley. She got to face her at the Mae Young Classic.
Yeah, and that was an incredible match, and it could have gone either way.
It could have.
Yeah. So Bren, besides being the Poder champion, I think she's the Hurricane Pro champion in Texas. And like I say, she's told me to my face that she will be the Ring of Honor champion very soon. These women are flying all over the ring right here. Big elbow by Alex Gracia. Shoulder block by Alex Gracia. Into a pinning attempt. And of course, Alex is taking the advantage right there, and of course Miranda, not afraid to break the rules and went right to her eyes. She's a very vicious wrestler.
I wonder what it would mean for Alex Gracia to take the victory here tonight and become Poder champion. I'm pretty sure that's something that she definitely wants to add to her growing list of accomplishments.
Yes, and it would be much easier for me to deal with my champion than it currently is right now with Miranda Alize. Also, I want to go back to the last match where the girls were being friends, and then it looked like they might not be friends by the end of the match. I don't know if you saw Vert Vixen return the favor of the double bird to Sandra Moone.
Oh, yeah. She definitely made sure to let her know how she felt about her before that match was over.
Yeah, she was not happy about losing. But back to this match, Miranda Alize with the snap mare.
Come on, Alex!
And now she's talking some trash herself.
What are you going to do about it? Give it up? No!
Alex is a fighter. She is not going to give up. Miranda has the best of her right now, but the crowd is definitely getting behind Alex at the moment. But she's got that knee right into her back. So, you know, she's feeling it in her arm, she's feeling it in her back, and she just slapped her right in the stomach.
Yeah, and I gotta say, these two are total opposites when it comes to outside the ring. Alex Gracia is one of the nicest persons I've ever had to work with here, whereas Miranda Alize is one of the meanest persons I have ever had to work with.
Don't let her hear you say that.
Yeah, she would probably hit me in the head with my own title belt.
She probably would.
Alex Gracia with a 2 count. She's winning the match, but it's going to take a lot more than that to beat Miranda Alize.
Oh, she's not going to go down easy.
Yeah, she's going to do everything she can just to win this match out of spite for me. Oh, man, that was devastating. 1, 2. I apologize for being a little biased in this match.
Get up! Get up!
These two know each other so well, they're counting. These two are actually friends outside the ring, but inside the ring, Miranda Alize has no friends.
And she just got her with a brutal knee to the face right now, going for the cover.
Oh, that was so
Almost
close
a
to
three.
me.
Almost a 3.
Alex has a lot of heart.
She definitely does.
Yeah, she won't. She has no quit in her.
I think that's something that we've been seeing throughout the night is a lot of women with a lot of heart here tonight.
Yes, one thing I pride myself with Poder is bringing some of the top talent, veterans, new people. You know, I want to give people an opportunity to show what they have, and these wrestlers have showed what they have. Everyone on this show has impressed me in one way or another.
And they're impressing the people here in Las Vegas as well, here at the Future Stars of Wrestling Arena. Future Stars of Wrestling, indeed.
Yes, and I have to thank Joe DeFlacco and FSW. There would be no Poder without their help. They've allowed me to use their building and helped in every way possible, and I can't thank them enough. Joe DeFlacco is a great man, and FSW is one of the top indie wrestling promotions in the world right now. Look who they've brought. They're carrying across this country. Oh! Miranda Alize with the win. So unfortunately.
And your winner, and still, Bren champion, Miranda Alize!
Oh, and they are still going at it, Ed.
I don't think they're friends anymore.
Definitely not. Whatever friendship you thought was there, it is clearly over and done with.
TitleMatchNetwork.com